welcome to the project walkthrough video. So today we have created a project which is on the function on which is on the module one project that is uh, creating a smart contract that consists of all the concepts of error handling and function that is require, assert, and a revert. As we know, error handling has three types: require, assert, and revert. So in this program, we have created a Solidity telling that this is the version of Solidity that we are using. Then we have created a contract named error handling contract here in line number 4, and then in line number 4 we have initialized the unsigned integer public variable named value. Then we in line number 7 we have created a function named setValue and have taken input as unsigned integer and underscore value as its name, and we have made public to the made public function and having no visibility rule over it. So it is a open type function. Then we have checked the condition by using require as error handling, as if the value given by in this function we will set the value to this value that variable we have defined in line number 5. So basically we have through the require we will check that the value that is given by the user here is greater than the value or is greater than 0 or not. So if it is not greater than, it will throw an error. As we know that in the error hand it will throw an error and save our guess. So and then if this is true, then it will go to assert, and assert will check the condition that if the previous value is not equal to the new value. If it is equal to the new value, then it will not go further, it will stop at this place. And if it is not equal to, it will go in the next function, and if and set the value is equal to the value given by the person. So we will go on next one to the other function that we have created to check the require and reward functions. As we have taken the created a function in line number 15, and as a perform division. As we are performing the division, we have taken two unsigned integers and named as numerator and denominators. As we know, in division we take two values, denominator and numerator, and we have set it to public and pure as its visibility, and it will return some value as unsigned integer, as we are taking it as unsigned integer. And then we are checking using require. We have given the condition in the require require it takes two states. As we know, require takes two statements. First is the condition and second is the message optional. So as a denominator, as we all know, the in the division the denominator should not be equal to 0. If we will check that if it is not equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then it will give the value cannot divided by 0. It will give and throw an error by giving a message cannot divided by 0. And if it is not equal to 0, then it will move further to check the if condition that numerator modulo denominator is not equal to 0. If the modulo becomes 0, that means is not equal to 0, that there will be no remainder left. If the remainder is left, then the division is not possible of the of the values that we have taken. So we will check the revert. If there is if there is modulo left, that is remainder left, that will throw an error that says numerator must be divisible by denominator. That means there is any remainder, and we will give the same message, and at the end we will divide. So let's check our contract it as it is compiled here. So we will deploy the contract. As we have deployed the contract, error handling contract is deployed, and we will set the value. As we are setting check, firstly we will check the value. As it is unsigned integers, it will return 0 as a value. Let's now uh, give it a value. Value must be greater than 0. Value must be greater than 0 as we have taken. So we will set the value 1 and 1. As we have given it as a 1, let's check the value. Now it is 1. Let's give the value -1 to it, transact, and it will, uh, as it is throwing here we can check that. uh, Here we can check that it is throwing an error transaction to the error handling contract set value, and error encoding arguments, error value out of bound. As and it will, wait, I will show you. Till then, as it is throwing an error handling contracts dot set value, it is because we have given the negative value which is out of the area that we are confirming. So let's now, let's check the value is still the same, and as it will come out and value is still the same. As now we will divide, use the second function, that is perform division function. As we are taking the numerator, let's take the numerator value as 10 and denominator value as 2, and call it is giving output as 2. Let's run with the denominator value 0. As we are running it with the denominator value 0, and here it is throwing an error. The transaction has been reverted to the initial, it has gone to the initial state, and reason for the, for provided by the contract is cannot be divided by 0. As we have given here that it can't be divided by 0. And if, let's say that we are giving the value as it, numerator as 11 and dividing it by 2, so it will also give an error. As a reason for the transaction is reverted to the initial stage by the reward function. And what is the reason? Numerator must be divisible by denominator. So this is how this project works, and it gives the best example of the error handling, and its three concepts: require, assert, and revert. Thank you.